Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome to my channel. Ctina loves to read. So I was really excited about doing this particular video because this is gonna be a really big book haul that I just received yesterday, and I was out of town for a couple days, so I was really super anxious to get to my books. But yeah guys, this is actually from the book outlet. This is where I'm gonna be consistently buying my books, and I'm gonna share with you what it is we got. Okay, like always, book outlet, they put a bunch of paper in there, right? But I'm like super pumped. Wait till you see what I got. This is my little bill. I had a whole bunch of stuff. Wait. Anyway, so the first book that comes out, that pops up for me, is this is the second book of the School of Good and Evil. My last book haul, this is the one that I got. Well, I got the book one. Who was calling me? Well, it was I guess somebody butt dialed me. Who knows? Like, who dares call me while I'm doing, anyway. So anyway, there we go. So this is actually the second book and I guess it's a trilogy. I haven't really investigated that much, but I'm looking forward to reading the first book. So I got the second book right here just waiting for me to, you know, go in on it. The next book I got is The Fifth Wave. It's actually gonna be a major motion picture, or I guess it already is. I don't know much about this book. I just seen a lot of people on booktube reading it, and I saw this one video of this girl read it in 24 hours. This book is super long. I don't know how you guys do it, reading for 24 hours. I'm gonna try. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The next book that came in is Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. I've always been a big fan of anything Alice, and I'm actually in the middle of reading Heartless, and I'm in the middle of reading, sorry about that, I'm in the middle of reading Heartless, and I'm also in the middle of reading another book that is really good, but I'm gonna show that to you on another video. The next book I have is Tiny Pretty Things. I am so excited to read this one. This is one of those contemporary novels, and it's just always, even the cover just looks so simple and so pretty, and I was just like super interested. So I was like, I'm gonna read this. And now that I started annotating my books, this is gonna be such an adventure. You know what I mean? So the next book I got is Hidden Bodies, which is the second book of the You. I don't know if you've ever read that, but it's You by Karen Kepnes, and this is book 2 of that book. And book 1 was amazing. It was a complete page turner. I'm gonna do a complete book review on it, but guys, just know that You is the way to go. That book is amazing. So this pretty much is just book 2 of that one. Really cool. Next one I have here is The Diabolic. This is another one that I'm seeing. Let me tell you guys, I'm so new to this book community. I mean, I've read books and I like to read and stuff like that, but I don't really know too much about a lot of these books, so I'm really gonna go in blind. And some people say that's the best way to go into books that you're gonna read. You know, that goes to explain that I am going to read this one. I'm really excited. And you know what? I think I'm developing a problem. I love book outlet. Anyway, now here's another book. This is by Emery Lord. It's called When We Collide. A lot of these books, as you see, they are books that many readers in the booktube community that, you know, have read it, have it on their shelves. I don't know if they've read it or not, but I see it a lot. So I'm like, if I see it a lot, maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe these books are really, really good because a couple of the books that I've been reading that have been referred by people in the booktube community have been really, really good. So, you know, I'm just taking their word for it. But you know, people are different. You experience stories. One story may be good to one person and it may suck to another person. So it really just depends on you. Love and Gelato is a love story. That's about all I know. But I'm really excited to read this book because, like I said, I've seen a lot of people on booktube that have read it or have gotten it and they just fell in love with the story behind this. And I'm a big mush for love stories or coming of age stories, things like that. So I'm really excited to read this one. The next, you know, this one I don't even remember ordering, but it's a big one. Oh my goodness, these Shallow Graves. This looks like it's a horror book. I really don't know. It's by Jennifer Donnelly. These Shallow Graves, I mean, it says be careful how deep you bury the past. That right there is compelling. Like, I want to read this right now. This book, you know, the pages, they feel kind of rough on the side. But these books are actually very brand new. I know Book Outlet, what they do is they will mark up their books just so that the publishers will mark them up just so that they don't get them back in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. That's what I heard. Anyway, my next book to come out is Their Fractured Light. I have no idea. Like the rest of my books, I have no idea what this one is about. A year ago, Flynn Cormack and Jubilee Chase made the now infamous Avon broadcast, calling on the galaxy to witness. Alright, so this is probably gonna be a fantasy or whimsical kind of book. Which, let me tell you, fantasy really isn't my thing. Like, I read Carry On, and I really wasn't feeling it. I wasn't into it, the whole fantasy world. I mean, maybe because it was my first fantasy book that I read and I didn't know how to take it or really absorb it. But now that I'm into the booktube and I'm hearing how great these books are, I'm gonna give it another try. You know, you gotta keep your mind open because, you know, from a lot of these books, you learn so much about different worlds, different people, about a whole bunch of different things. So the last book is A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall. It's a love story, a love story. And I think it's a bunch of different stories, actually. I mean, I really don't know. I'm gonna be doing reviews on these books anyway. I'm kind of a slow reader, so you gotta give me a little bit of time. But I'm finishing another book and I am so loving it. I'm not even gonna get into what book it is, but I am like so loving it. I'm in love with the characters. Like, that's so important. You have to love the characters in these stories. And honestly, I am so in love with these characters. Like, I don't want the book to finish. You know what I'm saying? So guys, that right there is my December book haul, which these books will be on my January and probably February TBRs, but I'm gonna try to get through them as fast as possible. You know, with work, with life, and everything like that, it's kind of hard to read. I mean, I do have kind of a strategy. What I'm going to do is I'm really gonna dive into the audiobook thing as well, so that I can listen to another book while reading one, or reading two, because actually I'm reading two at the moment. But guys, I want to thank you for coming to my channel. I know I'm very new, I'm very fresh, and I'm really excited though to be a part of this community. And guys, let me know what you think of this video down in the comment section. Let me know your critiques. Let me know how I could improve. I'm doing kind of like this book hauls, or maybe even reviews and things like that. You guys have a happy holiday. Later.